Alright, as soon as you come out of the root cellar, point yourself due north. There's a hub flower right there. Grab that. Go back to the root cellar. Point yourself due east. Oh, you can also grab these 3 wild mute fruits here. These are good eating. Recover your health in a pinch. Yeah, these wild fruits and vegetables, they're really good eating. Okay, point yourself due east and go racing up there. Getting close to sundown, so it's getting a little dark here. And there is 1 hub flower, 2 hub flowers right there. And you might as well go down into this little gully here that leads on down to the shore and find the rowboat on the shore and grab a fishing rod, which is good for a gear, and whatever is in this cooler here, a melon. Okay, whatever. Bring that back to the homestead. Might as well scrap this house while we're at it. There we go. Out of the way, you. How's my weight? Not bad. Okay, so we did that, we did that, we did the root cellar, we did the top of the house, we got the hub flower, we got the wild mute fruit. Let's go do the other side of town. Hit up the bad side of the tracks. Most particularly the drug dealer's house, which is the house that had the chemistry station behind it. This one here. This could have some dangerous wildlife in here. It's getting dark. It's getting dark. It's getting dark. Here we go. Here's the drug dealer's house. Make sure that you unlock or like disarm this makeshift bomb. And I am getting... I need some water. Okay, let me just unlock this. I already took the chemistry station back, so all I have to do is unlock this, loot it, and then I'll be good. Yes. Yes. How do you know he's a drug dealer, Slack? Read this terminal. Go into this terminal, unlock this terminal. I'm not going to do it. You can do that for, like, you know, some XP. And read everything in that terminal. It's a real riot. He's got a whole list of clients in there. He's a drug dealer. I'm not kidding. He really is. That's why the chemistry station is behind his house. Go figure, eh? Oh yeah, and don't forget the, yeah, figures. Drug dealers always have a 10mm pistol in the shower. Yeah. The kitchen scale. You see, he's a drug dealer. I'm telling you. Telling you. Very good. We already got the chemistry station. Did I pick that up and move it over? Yes, I did. There should be another weed whacker behind this yard here. There it is. You can scrap these for screws. Open up your workshop, hit the scrap button, and there you see 2 screws. Yeah, it's really worth doing that. This house should have some hostiles still left in it. There it is right there. Did I get it? Is he wounded? I've noticed that the rad roaches in this house, they're like, it's like Arnold Schwarzenroach or something. They're like really freaking tough. There's a few of them. Is he recovering his health? Are you seeing this, people? Oh my gosh, I'm out of here. Where's the whacker? Do you have a whacker? Where's the tire iron? Yeah, these are like amped up. Arnold Schwarzenroach. Seriously. There he is. Fucker. Get some! Don't fucking take any chances with these guys. See what I'm telling you? It's nuts, eh? It is not like that on lower difficulty settings. It wasn't even like that on the original survival mode. So yeah, haha, Bethesda. Yeah, Arnold Schwarzenroach. Yeah, seriously. Okay, now we want the lights on. Yeah, like I took a hit. I took a big hit. What else we got here? Okay, so I forget what's in here. Oh, wait a minute. I got turned around. That's the wrong house. I'm back in the drug dealer's house. Okay, next door. Okay, and what are they guarding? A Nuka Cherry? Guess rad roaches really love their Nuka Cherry, eh?
Don't let him get the Nuka Cherry. Guard it with your life. That's the secret to our success.
Nuka Cherry. Oh, come on. Give me a suit. Give me a suit, please. Give me a charisma suit, please, game. I don't want to wear a dress when I go do business.
Got it.
Laundered loungewear. Okay, that's not bad. And a bobby pin. Okay. At least I got one charisma. I believe that's guy stuff. Let's just check it out. Laundered loungewear. How do you look there, General, or rather, Sergeant Psycho? Yeah, that's guy stuff. Okay, so we're good. At least we got one charisma. So that is it. Did I do this house down here? I forget. Oh yeah, I want to move the cooking station, so I probably didn't do this house here. It could be another roach in here, unless I killed it on the way into town. Did I do that? Did I get the safe? No, I did not. This is an advanced safe, but this is one of those safes that you can loot by simply scrapping it. See that? Contents transferred to workbench. And we're good. Don't forget this TV dinner tray. And finally, let's move the cooking station over with everything else. Typically, I like to put it right here. Let's scrap this. Make some room. Up you go. Done and done. Alright, so that's it. Sanctuary done. I'm going to sleep till morning. Get my health back. Up and at 'em. Okay, let's get ready for the Wasteland. First of all, lights out. Second of all, we're parched and we're hungry, so let's take care of that. Always when you sleep for a long time, you get thirsty and you get hungry. Let's drink from the pump. I've occasionally seen the sanctuary pump glitch out, where you drink for a minute and it won't quench your thirst. I don't know why that happens. Okay, so we're properly hydrated. We can now eat some food. And before we do that, we have leveled up. Next perk I highly recommend you get is Lead Belly. This will allow you to eat a lot more things out in the wasteland, especially wild food, okay? A lot of wild food has rads in it. If you get Lead Belly, that'll remove a lot of the rads, okay? So Lead Belly, boom. Let's eat something. Generally speaking, as I proceed through this walkthrough, I'm going to use wild food to recover health, and I'm going to use prepared food to satisfy my hunger, okay? So prepared food to satisfy hunger, wild food to recover health, okay? Let's start at the top here. Blamco brand mac and cheese. That's a good breakfast. Hey, why not? A couple of those, and a little bit of bubble gum. There we go. We are properly fed. Next, let's cook some food. Baked bloatfly and some grilled rad roach. We have leveled up again. That's great. Mole rat chunks. Those are my favorite. And some mutt chops, and that is it. We are out of here. We have leveled up again. Let's get. I always travel alone. I don't like traveling with a companion. So the most obvious thing for me to get at this point is Lone Wanderer, which will increase my carry weight, most importantly, by 50. Okay, and I'll also take 15% less damage. All right. If you do travel with a companion and you want to stay like in sync with this walkthrough, I highly recommend you get Gun Nut instead. Okay, or maybe Lady Killer or Cap Collector, but Gun Nut would be a good thing, because after that, the next perk we're going to get when we level up is going to be Pain Train. If you want to get that and jump ahead one, that's fine. But if you want to stay in sync, get Gun Nut if you don't travel, or if you do travel with a companion. I don't, so I'm going to get Lone Wanderer. Boom, there we go. Next, let's cook some drugs. Very important. Start off with Mentats. Mentats is kind of like the base drug for a lot of other drugs. So we'll cook those first. And cook some great Mentats, because we're going to be doing some selling out there in the Wasteland, and we won't be coming back here. Okay, so let's cook that up right now. As you can see, that gives you 10% better prices for 8 minutes, plus it bumps up your charisma by 5. Next, a little bit of Jet. Done. And an old favorite, Psycho. Lots of Psycho. Now, I want to watch my circuitry count. Okay, as you can see, it takes acid, circuitry, hub flower, and stim pack. I want to make sure I don't go below 12 circuitry, because we're going to need 12 circuitry to mod our power armor, which is coming up next. We're going to grab our power armor. Okay, and anyways, I only have 3 stim packs, so that's no problem. Let's make 3 Psycho, 2, 3, and I would prefer to use Cycle Buff instead of Cycle, because this bumps up your strength, which gives you more carry weight, bumps up your endurance, gives you more health, and bumps up your max health. Right, so that's preferable to Cycle. So whenever we have some spare buff out, we're going to combine it with Cycle to make Cycle Buff. Okay, so we got one there. What else? Mentats, Great Mentats, Jet, Cycle, and Cycle Buff. Just reading off my to-do list. Okay, so we're done there. Next, let's lighten the load a little bit. Oh yeah, and I forgot to pick up these in here. The typewriter, the duct tape, that's good for adhesive. There should be an oil can here, and the makeshift battery. Up and at 'em. In we go. Dump all the junk. Let's clean up our aid section. Oh yeah, and dump the weapons. We don't need that, and they're too heavy to carry around to sell. We're going to sell some key things that are really light. Okay, so don't need this, don't need this. Keep the frag mine on board, because that's a good value to weight ratio. This we're going to actually use. Once again, this is a good value to weight ratio. Keep that on board. Throw these in. Throw that in, that in, that in. Okay, so that's all we're bringing on board with regards to weapons. Apparel. A lot of this apparel we can sell. We need at least one piece of apparel that's going to bump up our charisma by 2. The only thing I have available is this laundered green dress. Okay, we may use that in a pinch. Maybe we'll come across something more manly in the Wasteland, but we're going to use that for now. The summer shorts go in. We're going to sell this and the wedding ring. Keep the sunglasses for perception in case we're doing some that shooting out of our power armor. So we don't need these eyeglasses. They have a pretty good value to weight ratio to keep those on board and sell them. Next, aid. Looking for anything that has rads. I should have shown you before, but like wild food, now that we've gotten the lead belly perk, a lot of the wild food now has 0 rads. It's not exactly true. It has negligible rads. Okay, it's like 0.3, and they round it down to 0. Okay, so any food that has rads, we'll throw in. Any food that has 0 rads, we'll keep on board to recover our health. Okay, so that's the plan. Let's just go through aid, and this passes. This is prepared food, so it's acceptable to have a little bit of rads in it. Glowing fungus, we're going to keep on board always. Great Mentats, of course. We don't need all these beers. We're going to do 1 selling session, so we just need 1 beer to bump up our health. Hub flowers always keep on board. Melons, we're going to plant those later, so we stash those, save some room. We don't need all these Nuka-Colas and Nuka-Cherry. We can maybe need 1 to like stave off insomnia. We can throw these 3 in. Okay, pick them up later. We're coming back to Sanctuary eventually, one time. Then we're going to pretty much abandon it until Act 2. All right, refreshing beverage, keep that on board for an emergency. We can stash all these potatoes. Potato flour, as you can see, it does have rad, so its rad count is pretty high. So we'll stash that until later when we get lead belly 2, which will remove the rads on that. Wild corn, this has 0 rads. That's okay. It passes the rads test. And that's good. Down to 55, exactly where it should be. Now, what should we take on? Let's go to the junk in the workshop. Yeah, that's all I'm leaving in the aid section, okay? Those items there. Over to junk. We want to take on all bottles. Okay, so all these beer bottles, all the bloat fly glands, because they're good for acid. We're going to be needing some acid on the road. Do some, yeah, some cooking. Empty milk bottle, cigarette cartons too. Wait a minute, cigarette cartons, those have a very good value to weight ratio. Sell those. Empty milk bottles, there we go, bring all those. Fill them up at the pump. Next, the Giddy Up Buttercup back leg that we got at the Red Rocket truck stop. That has a good value to weight ratio. Next, gold bars. Extremely good value to weight ratio. Yeah, this is going to be key in helping us purchase a very important weapon at the Drumlin Diner later on. Okay, so make sure you bring these. There we go. Next, all the pre-war money weighs nothing, and we can sell that. Oops, I accidentally took the preserved cigarette pack. Anyways, no problem. Leave that on board. Next, that's it. And I talked about your charisma apparel. We got that on board already. So we are good. All that remains is to fill our water bottles, because we have a whack ton of water bottles. So this will take some time. I'll just skip ahead to when I'm done. Hit the pump and hit your reload button to fill up all your water bottles. Done and done. Let's take a look at how many purified water we created. 28. Should be up around 35. I think I missed something. Let me go back here. I think I missed some bottles here. I'll just skip ahead. Bingo, I forgot to bring on board the Nuka-Cola bottles. Let's grab those. I think there's an empty baby bottle or something like that as well. Let me just check that out. Way down at the bottom here. There we go, small baby bottle. Yeah, we can use that too. Okay. I'll just skip ahead. Done and done. Let's check it out. 35 purified water. We are ready. Freddy, are you ready? All right. Let's have a little nap and get back out there into the wasteland and go get our power armor. Done and done. Hey, I'd like to thank you all very much for watching, and if you thought this video was remotely entertaining, hey, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more kick-ass Fallout 4 survival beta videos.